Hi and welcome to Watch the Time, and welcome to my review of my new Casio G-Shock, and this is the DW5600E. The reason I got this was because I just wanted, this is basically the cheapest square G-Shock you can buy. It's the basic model. I think the E, I don't know if it stands for economy maybe, but this is the basic model, the cheapest one you can buy, and I just wanted to see if it was any good. And it's not any good, to be honest. It's bloody fantastic for the money. So you can pick these up anywhere between, so second-hand mint condition, anywhere between, and new, between £40 and about £60, depending on where you are, where you get them, and postage and things. But between sort of, I mean, if you've got one that was a bit beaten up, you'd probably get it less than that. For, a mint condition in the box, about £40 up to, say, brand new, about 60 quid. As I said, is it any good? And it's fantastic. I've got my G-Shock Square is this one, which is the Bluetooth solar atomic version, and I love it. It's the negative display, it's the blacked out version, it's the stealthy one, it's got the combi bracelet on it. This is about as expensive a G-Shock Square you'll get without going to the metal ones. So this, I think the retail is about 200 quid on this. I think the metal ones are about 450. So if you kind of like the design but you don't want to spend that much money, and like the next one up to this, in between this, would be the 5610, which is the atomic solar but no Bluetooth and the same strap. But this is, this is really the budget one. And I knew what I was expecting, I knew what I was going to get roughly, but I wasn't expecting it to be as good as this. It's got a great little module in this one, and it's got like the feature like that funny indicator there means that the light will flash when the alarm goes off. That's a nice feature that I haven't even got on there. You haven't got the tilt light or anything like that function, you've just got the light button, but it's a really nice illuminated display. If I just quickly go through the modes, obviously you've got the time, the seconds, 24 hours, you've got the day, the date, the month, and you've got an alarm, and you've got a daily sort of chime as well, and you can set an alarm up for a specific date or just have like a daily alarm. You've got the countdown timer, which I really like, and the thing I like about this, when you've got the countdown timer, you've got the time goes in there, so you can still see the time. That's absolutely brilliant, and I use the countdown timer more than anything. You've got your stopwatch, and again with the stopwatch there, you've got the time still there, and then back to the time, and that's it. There's not an awful lot more than that. You've got the what I call the really basic case back, as opposed to the slightly higher quality case back. See, this one's a bit sculptured. I think it's just a slightly better quality case back. This is the real bog standard one, but you've got shock protection, 200 meters of water resistant. I actually, if I'm doing any kind of scuba diving, proper diving, any swimming in the sea or rivers or anything like that, this is what I wear, G-Shocks, because that 200 meters water resistant basically means you can pretty much do anything with, and they're fantastic. They're resistant against cold, heat, changes in temperature, changes in pressure. It's just a real bulletproof watch, although possibly not bulletproof. This one's got just the basic strap on it, basic buckle, nothing fancy, but they work, they're comfortable. They've got these grippy bits, so they can, if you wear it over something that they grip, or they grip your wrist nicely. It's just an absolutely fantastic little watch, in my opinion. Battery life, probably, I suspect, between 3 and 7 years. I'm not 100% sure. A lot of that depends on how often you use the light and whether you have the flashing light for the alarm on. So the way I have mine set up, probably, I'd say over 3 years, but nice and easy to change. Undo the 4 screws, take the back off, pop a new battery in, and you're good to go. So nothing difficult about it at all. I kind of like all the square G-Shocks. I had the 5610, which had the the atomic and the solar. I had the blacked out version, which was very similar to this, but just the blackout version, which had, I think, pretty much the same module as this one in. And you know, my main one is this one, because it's got a mixture of everything in between. But if you just want a beta watch that you want to wear for work, and you work outside, and you're going to get it muddy and wet and whatnot, then I don't think you can go far wrong with this. It's just, you know, I cannot fault it in any way, shape or form, because you know what's to fault on this? There's nothing not to like, really. It's comfortable. It's got, you know, its own inherent sort of style about it. It's very sort of 80s Casio with stuff plastered all over it. I mean, let's go through it. We've got protection, G-Shock, Casio, illuminator, water 200 meters resist, light on off, start stop light, adjust mode, electroluminescent backlight. So you've actually got that twice. You've got illuminator and electroluminescent backlight. We've got shock resist and G-Shock, alarm, chrono. You know, you've got stuff written all over it. But I like the style. I mean, I love my real stealthy blacked out version. You know, this is the one that I prefer, and that's my one. But this was, I say retail price on this is 200 quid. I paid about 150 for this. I paid 40 quid for this one. So which would I choose? This one. You know, this is the one that I choose. But as just a sort of a go anywhere, do anything watch, just get one of these. I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic. I just think they're brilliant value for money. Would make a great gift if you've got a sort of a £50 budget for a present for someone. What, you know, especially if it's someone that's interested in watches, what a great gift that would be. You know, I can't. The luminescence is really nice on this one. This one hasn't got a lot of features on it. Buttons are nice and recessed, so you're not going to knock these by mistake. They take a good push with a fingernail. You have to really get in there and push them, especially the adjust one. It's actually properly recessed, so you're not going to knock any buttons by mistake. And this is just a wear it and forget watch. I'll just pop it on the wrist for you. I have to go on this wrist today. Here it is on the wrist. I actually wear this on my right wrist because I quite often wear it when I'm wearing another watch, and I use it for checking the accuracy, because this is absolutely bang on accurate. Let's just have a look at it. It was set a few days ago to this one, and that is absolutely bang on still. So I use it for checking the accuracy of my automatic watches, and it works an absolute treat. And it's really comfortable on my right wrist as well, which some watches feel a bit weird on your right wrist, but this one feels really comfortable. Really like it. So this is the Casio G-Shock DW5600E, economy, cheapo, but one of the best. I've got to say, it is one of the best. I will, if I can find a link to it on Amazon, I'll leave a link in the description if you wanna purchase one. But I'd suggest, you know, just looking around on the internet and seeing what deals you can get if you want to pick one up. But I would say there's not a lot of stopping you from getting one of these. It fits in with my sort of watches for less than a tank of gas, sort of ethos as well, in that, you know, what a great watch to get that costs less than it does to fill up the tank of fuel in your car. Absolute cracker. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Watch the Time, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers, bye.